come along as we do a little fishing at Jenks Lake. Came up here to Jenks Lake for just a little bit today and started fishing here off the dock. Hooked into 3, landed 2, lost the other one. So far, starting out good. Beautiful day out. You can see back behind me there, San Gorgonio Wilderness is full of snow. Let's get to the fishing. Fish on up here at Jenks. Oh, now the fish off.
Look, a dragonfly.
Fish on. Must be a little score out here because this is the second one I just hooked.
Nice.
Oh, feller. Oh. Come on. Another one. Yeah. Even smaller. Jenks Lake has quite a few picnic tables up here, and most have barbecue pits on them as well, so you can come up here and have a nice little family barbecue. Then right across the way is a lake. You got good views of the San Gorgonio Wilderness up there. You see the damage from some of the lake fire as well. Quite a few dead trees out here, but this year, as you can see, the water is all the way up and overflowing, which is great to see. It's been quite a few years since the water's been flowing like that. Let's go around the lake, check everything out, and do a little bit more fishing. So far, I've hooked into 3 trout, brought 2 in. The other one, as soon as I hit record, it came off because I was fiddling with the GoPro. But let's get to the fishing. Just a little bass. Another bass. Another largemouth bass. Just taking a break here from fishing. Picked up a bag of Doritos on the way up and got my water here, and gave up my spot earlier that I was fishing for trout to Dad and son, so hopefully the kid gets into some trout here. But came back up here in the picnic site area and just reminiscing about old times. Some of the times we used to come out here with the float tubes. Me and my buddy John Brunk, we'd come out here. This is back in high school, so like 95, 96. Like, I've been float tubing this lake since I was 12, so 92. But we'd come up here and my dad would take us after school, bring us up here, we'd bring the float tubes out, fish, and then we'd go back and do it again the next week. One time we were out here though, we're float tubing right out here, and my dad's fishing off the pier and he yells out, "Bear!" Well, there was a bear going along the shore. We're out in the water, no problem. Well, we get back to the car that night and it's a little dark out. And my dad, being the jokester he is, we're changing. We didn't even have waders in. We were just in our shorts and everything. And John went behind a sign to change. Well, no sooner did John go behind that sign did my dad yell "bear" again. And John came running back to the car. And John's a big guy. He's 6'3", 6'4". Running back to the car with his shorts around his ankles, trying to get into the van before the bear got him. And of course, there was no bear then, but my dad was having a good time with us. So many good memories here. We'd fish on the float tubes, and when the rain would come this summertime, the thunderstorms, we'd go under the dock and we'd still be there, and my parents would be on top fishing on the dock. We'd be below, and the rain would come through, they'd retreat to either the trees or back to the car and wait out the storm while we'd be underneath there, and we'd ask them to drop down some sodas or some snacks and bring them right there. And man, we had a blast up here. Many days we'd be up here and just catching fish after fish after fish, and those memories last a lifetime. Just right now, just sitting here and just thinking about them, it brings back so many good memories. Times when we'd go up the Flume and catch fish out of the Flume and just explore as kids here. And what better place is there to explore than Jenks Lake? Come up here with a family. Anybody that's got a family, you bring your young kids up here, they'll have a blast here. There's a trail that goes around the whole lake. I'm sitting at one of the picnic tables now. Each one's got the fire ring. Just a beautiful area. I talked to one of the guys that runs it now. I believe his name was Bob, and he's doing a really good job of keeping this lake up, keeping the trash gone, graffiti out, and just making sure that's a pleasurable experience for everybody that comes out. So thank you, Bob. If you ever see this video, you're doing a darn good job out here. But I'm gonna get back to eating my Doritos here quick, my snack, and then do a little bit more fishing before I hit the road. I actually came up to film a couple other videos, so I'm gonna be doing that shortly.
You just on a worm, or?
No, just a little mini Swimbait.
I'll go steal your spot. Yeah. Sounds good. Right in there. I still don't see bottom. I still don't see the bottom right now. Look at this wall.
One more bass.
You got floating line or what? Thinking. That's got one. You got one, Matt? No.
Another bass. Little guy. That's what I'm catching out here, just a little bass. This is really neat. This is a flume that flows into Jenks Lake, and they just had to fix this. It's flowing really good now. You can see the rest of the lake out there, the dock in the distance, the guys in the kayaks, a float tube. But this flume upstream was clogged. The Valentine's Day flood flooded, and basically this was high and dry. So some volunteers went up there and redid it. So here you go, the Jenks Lake Flume. This is the same flume. If you guys see that video of mine when we go up to South Fork Meadows, a dry lake, and I show the flume, this is the same one. How neat is that? On the backside of Jenks, you've got all these canoes. And a lot of people think they're for rent when they see them in pictures. They're not. They belong to one of the Christian camps up here, and they'll bring the kids out here and take them out on the lake. So these are not for rent. Huh. Another little bass. I want to. I could probably catch 100 of these today if I wanted to. Thumb bass, not like a trout. You thumb them, unhook them, just bring them right back in the water. He's good to go. The bass are going to be a lot hardier than the trout. Let's try one more here. See if I can get one more on camera. One more. Oh, yeah, still on. Little tiny thing though, real tiny. Look at that guy. That lure is almost as big as him. One more fish. more to end the day. That's going to be it for Jenks Lake. It was great getting back out here again and reminiscing about old times. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do though, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below if you can. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Always appreciate that. Also right over here I got some videos for you as well to check out some other fishing videos you might like. So until the next one, thanks for having me.